Welcome back for Heat 3 of the Electric Kart Series Round 2 in Strijen. With again Lester that starts on pole because Lester and Nick, they won a heat each one, so this last heat will finalize who's the winner. And I'm joined here again by Dorian Kruger. Well, there are the lights. Let's see what this start brings. And a nice
clean start.
Clean start for everyone, I think.
Yeah.
Tess lost his place to Axel in the start, and already it's quite impressional. Impressive. In
half a lap.
In half a lap they have like a second, and it's not like they're not on each other's bumpers, so they're fighting. But then again, Axel needs to defend a little bit also because she popped. Oh yes, and there in the background, Tess.
There's some action going on.
Yeah, no, he can't make anything stick.
Yeah, those.
And straight away the same maneuver
and
as
the second lap already.
Yeah, the same. Well, it's the same. Well, the same way of overtaking he did last time.
But I am actually in the background. If you look at the battle for position 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's quite heated up actually, I think.
Yeah. Over here. Yeah, they're just following, but indeed 3, 4, 5 are very close, and another maneuver I saw there. But we're following the first two for the moment. A little mistake of Nick. Just dipping his wheel out in
but
on the gravel.
Didn't affect his lap time too much, I think, because if you look at the gap.
No, he seems to be driving a little bit more confidently. It's not like he's but just as I said that was a more serious mistake.
You don't lose a lot of time with that. It looks very impressive, but the little mistake that you saw with Lester here, going just a little bit too far
That'll
over the
cost
curve,
him more time.
And you see it, you see?
Yeah.
And you see it directly if you look at...
What
a gap.
Almost 8/10 because of that. And here we are. Those 4 are very close.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh!
Yes, there they go. Oh, let's see. So I think Tess nicked the wheel. And that's Michael Fulmering. And that is another bump.
Yeah,
let's see it from this side.
Bumper cars actually.
Yeah, indeed. I think actually the second part of the crash. I think Michael Fulmering must have felt that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Twice.
Yeah, he will be a bit stiff on Monday morning, I can assure you.
While there's almost a second by now between the first two. This is not the close racing we've seen from the last two heats.
I think Nick has tried something with his setup. Or, of course, like I said in Heat 2, he maybe went for a little bit higher tire pressure. So you can go faster in the beginning of the race, but it's maybe possible that Lester can come back in the second part of the race. Because we're still not halfway the race, so...
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the downside. He'll probably doesn't want to lose too much time and wants to push harder on his lower pressure tires, and that'll make some mistakes.
And your heat goes too high.
Yeah.
Axel has a bit of damage on our car.
Yeah, we can see it. Luckily, it's not like Formula 1 where you have to come in if you have damage. Meanwhile, here we can see it's almost a second between Nick and Lester.
No. But of course, the damage was obvious, but not dangerous. It was not that it was able to for some parts to fall off or something like that.
No, actually, I think the crash actually was worse for Tess and Michael. Let's actually see.
But if I look at the bumpers, I think Axel is the only one with her click bumper going down. I think the other bumpers are still... they're in their place.
Okay,
still.
We'll see them hopefully shortly, while we still see, well, it's a little bit down the gap, but it's still at the safe distance. I think perhaps even, do you think Nick can already start managing, or is that a little bit too soon?
Like I said, he can. The pressure is off now, but this is actually quite difficult gap, because the pressure is off, but if you relax a little bit too much, it's not far enough. Two, 3 laps, and he's back on your bumper. So it's quite. I don't like a situation like this, actually.
It's still too much pressure. You mean?
Not enough, and not too much. It's not the one, nor the other. So
just over a second. No, indeed, it's not really like in free, careless, free space. He needs.
On the other hand, on a track like this, a second is quite a lot, actually. It's not the same like if you go to Genk or something and you have more than a minute for a lap time, or around a minute.
Let's see. So Nathan Percy, the hope is in third place because of the crash. He's 11 seconds down. And then we have in fourth place Axel de Maassenaar, who has 17 seconds. Tess Manders at 21, Arthur at 23. But Michael Vormeling, he has bad luck today. Again, he's out.
Yeah, he was also a victim of the crash, actually.
Yeah, victim. We couldn't see what happened in the first heat, but then definitely victim here. It is all part of the sport, isn't it?
Part of the game, definitely true.
While we see lap 13 of 17, while everything seems to be a little bit fixed.
Yeah, but I was just looking to the gap of I think it was actually the gap with the crash they had. The gaps are not that big. I think in the first and the second race the gap was bigger, or relatively bigger.
Yeah,
because now they had a crash.
Yeah, that's true. No, actually, Nathan Percy could drive around.
Yeah, but excellent test.
Yeah, but indeed he'll be if we see what it'll give him 15 or 16 seconds by the end of the race, which is better than before. And indeed, Axel, just a few seconds that she lost. Well, the first two must have. Well, I can't imagine they're coasting, right?
I don't think so. I wouldn't do it, actually. Definitely. Well, maybe on this point, Nick is starting to coast because he's clean. There's no threats from Lester, but Lester is definitely pushing.
Yeah, he must be pushing indeed, but indeed the rest seems to be getting closer. Now it was a weird day, as you can see a little bit. So clouds started rolling in, temperature went all over the place by the last heat. So
final lap already.
Yeah, final lap. There's nothing gonna happen for the first two, and everyone is a little bit with nice far gaps between them, saving their spots, I think. So it's more like one victory lap he can do here, Nick, for the win in the last heat and the overall win with 2 wins. And there he goes, a nice win for...
perfect race actually from Nick.
Indeed. In the second or third lap, I don't know, he
second lap.
And he never looked back.
No, he didn't even have an actual threat from Lester.
And there we actually see Arthur, but he was a lap, so that was... and this is Axel and Tess. And obviously Michael we've lost due to the accident. Alright, that was it. So the full race result for this race is Lester at a 2nd.2. So
Yeah.
It's a bit out of touch, and then indeed, as you said, 14.5 seconds for Nathan Percy.
He actually did a very nice race.
Better than before, actually.
Kept his head clean and drove a nice race.
It worked for him.
Yeah, for sure.
He needs to build on that one.
True.
All right, now let's hear from our top 3 what they have to say about this little heat.
So I kept behind Lester for 2 laps, and then I overtook him in the 3rd lap. So it was just a fun race with a little bit of pushing behind me from Lester. So that made it a bit hard, but I kept it in first place.
It can't get any better, but still happy with the result?
Yeah, of course. The first race I just got defeated by Lester, which was maybe good for me. And the last 2 races I just fight back, so that was really good.
I had a good start once again. Was P1 in the first few laps, but Nick could overtake me again. So I left the door a little bit open. He saw a gap and he went for it. So and then he drove away little by little. So I couldn't catch him again.
Okay, so a worthy winner then.
Nick is the winner today, and I'm second. But I hope one of the races of this year, the next ones, I can beat him. But we'll have to wait and see.
Nathan Percy, 3rd in the last race, perhaps a bit unexpected. Talk us through it.
Yeah, in the first few laps I was staying behind and just waiting for an opportunity. But then I think it was Thijs that hit Axel, and then Axel spun, and then it was chaos out of turn 1, and then I was 3rd, and I was just pushing to keep Axel behind, but that wasn't really needed.
I got hit by Thijs in the front. His front, my back, and I spinned, so he pushed against me. Then another car pushed against me, and they bumped into each other. They went into the grass, and I could pass them both. So I'm right now 4th. It's alright. I just like today. I think it's really funny that my whole front bumper is kind of broken. I just really like the race.
But still a good day. The pace.
Still a good day. Sad for the podium, but still a good day.
Tess, a big crash. Tell us.
Yeah, on the braking, I'm closing in on her, and we touched, and she spun, and I need to avoid her, and then Michael flew over someone, I don't know who, if it's Axel or me. But there were three men involved in the crash.
Okay, so you couldn't drive normally afterwards?
Yeah, I could pretty drive normally, but my steering column is a bit bent, but I didn't feel it at the driving, so I think it was okay.
And the day overall, happy with the result and the driving?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. After the qualifying, I got the disqualification, so now to be back in the race 1 on P3 and then race 2 also, and now P4, I'm pretty happy.